2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Portis, C.J. McCollum out there with Thomas. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Kings, Ingram is out there with Walker. Then there's Harris. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center, locking down the middle. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot comes out. McCollum passes to Portis. Wembanyama looking it over. McCollum no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for Sacramento. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Tremendous individual play, challenging the heart of that defense.
And Walker kicks to Harris. Goes up to the stripe. Jump shot is good that time.
Can't give Harris any breathing room from the mid-range. He's excellent in that space.
And when it comes to 3-and-D guys, Clark, Gary Harris has been in that mix for a while.
Yeah, he stretches the floor for you offensively, and defensively, he's going nose-to-nose with whoever he's guarding. Doesn't back up a bit. He's a valuable combo guard to have in your rotation.
Down low. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Walker with the size and strength will straight up move you out of his way.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Sacramento, Walker.
That's good from Walker.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy, giving good coaching.
Portis finds Thomas. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ingram passes to Walker. Sacramento moving it around. Ingram outside. For 3, Harris. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
You know, the defense had no answer for it. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. And a chance here to check out some stats for Luka Doncic. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes it to Walker. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 6 points for Walker.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you in inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
Thomas, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Misses the jumper.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Sacramento foul. Gary Harris. First personal foul.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Cameron Thomas. Here's Jaquez, defended by Portis. Knocked loose. Caruso against Wallace. Caruso up top. Pass to Wembanyama. The shot's good. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Clock at 6. Always with the ball. Picked up by Portis. A nice shot by Doncic.
Prolific from deep. Luka, one of the best in the game right now.
Cullen passes to Portis. Wembanyama with it. McCollum outside. Mathurin against Williams. Over Mathurin. Goes back up. Wembanyama, no good.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And the jam by Wallace.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Yes, that goes in.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Here's Wembanyama. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Wembanyama's got 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Mathurin. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Kings trail by 7. We've got Wallace. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Jaquez in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fontecchio passes to Bull. Fontecchio back to Bull. 6 to shoot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on body.
The pass to Doncic. Outside Mathurin. Over Bull. The 10-footer finds the target. Mathurin's got his first bucket in this one.
In the pick and roll, Benedict Mathurin poses a bunch of problems. Doing a good job that time reading and reacting to the defense.
Wembanyama, right side. Here's Noel. Guarded by Doncic.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Wallace, good.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing admirers far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different. Here's Hockey. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And some changes here for the Kings. Walker's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's Gary Harris in for Wallace. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Doncic passes to Hawkes. Ingram with it. To the inside. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker steps it, we feel it's over here.
Pass to Bull. From 12 feet out. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Dallas. Walker against Wembanyama. A jump hook, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Noel. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Bull. Bangs home the trifecta. Bull's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And the latter half of the season, Greg, in your experience, did the games get easier or harder than it was earlier on?
Overall, I'd say it's harder later on. Physically, you're more banged up, and mentally, man, it's a long season, and that can wear on you as well.
Wembanyama outside. Outside Thomas. Over Harris.
2 minutes remaining.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 13. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Hawkes. Bull covering. Shots good by Walker.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Fontecchio. He's covered by Ingram. And Wembanyama outside. Outside Thomas. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
To the middle. Here's Walker. Can't cash in from close range. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Daniel Tice is checked in for the Kings. Portis is checked in for the Mavericks.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Fontecchio passes to Thomas. Now, Noel. Dallas moving the ball around. Wembanyama finds Thomas. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. The Kings trail by 15. Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too.
With the score.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson, Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They are leading by 12. And, Shaq, what did you see from Dallas? And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible